Hi. I'm just gonna wait like 2 more minutes and see if anyone else hops on last second. Okay, good. It's recording. All right, cool. So I'm gonna get started because it's 8:30. So I just want to introduce myself. My name is Brittany Levin. I'm director of Team Girls with Goals. Jessie is also my superstar director. And Ashley Compagnoni is my director. So we have a great bunch of girls that are all here for you guys and whenever you need us. So tonight's the weekly new consultant Zoom that we just started a couple weeks ago, which I hear is going great. So everyone's take on this call is going to be a little different. So I'm not sure if you guys were on last week with Ashley or if you've been on one yet, but everyone's take's going to be a little bit different. So feel free to unmute yourself at any time if you feel like I'm going too fast, if you want me to explain something again, if you have just any of your own questions, I can easily be stopped and started again. So yeah, unmute yourself at any time. So this month of April is really exciting. There's been so many new promotions, and the new scent and warmer of the month has been super popular for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but just so you know, the Life is Beautiful, which is usually $70. This month is $63, 10% off. Same with Scent of the Month for the bar and Scent Circle and Room Spray. So that's cool. And then we still have the Sebastian Buddy and Lady and the Tramp pre-sale going on. I think the scent packs sold out, but the bars are still available right now. So if you have anyone interested, they're while supplies last. So, and then I'm not sure if anyone is already signed up for the Warmer and Scent of the Month kit, but you can still enroll for May's right now. So if you go to the marketing tab of the workstation, you can find out already what is May's scent and warmer of the month. It's super cute. I don't want to ruin that for you guys if you haven't seen it yet, but you can still sign up for that kit until the 28th of this month. So if you sign up right now on the before the 28th, oh wait, am I saying that right? If you sign up now, yeah, you'll get May's by the 28th. So that's exciting. But first, I just wanted to say, after I told you everything that's going on in April, welcome to our family. Scentsy really is like a family. We're all like sisters. You know, I live in New Jersey, and most of the people on my team live in Nevada. So it's really cool that without Scentsy, I wouldn't have met any of those girls who I call like best friends at this point, 3 years into my business. So welcome to our family. We're so excited for you and your journey because everyone's is different. And I love hearing everyone's stories, which I'm going to ask you guys at the end. But unfortunately, I won't be answering all of your questions tonight. So it's important that you watch the training for new consultants because in this Scentsy Success, they have so much stuff for you guys at first. Really like nicely spelled out, to the point, and then you can complete your first things first checklist. So everything, I haven't seen it in so long, but everything in your first things first checklist is in the front of your dashboard on the workstation. So I'm gonna try and share my screen. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna see I actually saw it on the last screen and now I don't see it right now. Let me see. No, I don't see it right now. Well, I don't need it yet. So on the front of your first screen, it's going to say first things first checklist, and it's going to say do this, and you can click there and do that. So that's where you should start. I tell the girls that join my team in like the first 10 days, if you can get that first things first checklist done, you'll be so much more familiar with the workstation. So I'm going to cover a lot in the next hour, and I'm going to leave some time at the end for questions if I don't cover something that you really would like to know. I'll, of course, go over that first. So I'm not trying to replace your first things first checklist, but I'm trying to give you some of like personal tips that's going to help you and know where all the tools are in the workstation. So to help you reach any goals that you may want to reach. So your sponsor is your first line of communication and training. So if you ever have a question that you like have searched for and you can't find the answer to, first go to your sponsor. And they should be able to help you. If they have a question, if they can't find it, they might go to their sponsor and someone will help you find the answer. So the more you get connected with your sponsor, I feel like the more inspiration you'll receive and the more just like engaged you are with growing a team, and you'll get a lot of tools and ideas from them. So just being engaged, you know, becoming super friendly with them and talking on a regular basis will definitely help. And then you also have a director and a superstar director. So I really want to figure out, oh, here it is. Share my screen. Perfect. There we go. Okay. I think I'm going to have someone tell me if they can see my screen right now. Can someone tell me if they can see this? Yeah. Okay, so down at the bottom, you'll see where your sponsor is. So like my sponsor is Ashley, who's also my director. And then Jessie is my superstar director. So that's where you can see who is your upline, and you can actually connect with them right here. So if I clicked on Ashley's name, her email and her phone number is right here. I can send her a message through here, or I could just go on my personal email or my phone and call her. So that's really cool that all that information is right there. If you ever have any questions, you can speak with them. So you should have received a welcome letter from Scentsy, your director, your superstar director. If you didn't receive it, check your spam and add their email to your contacts so you don't miss any emails from us. I have to say personally, I don't use emails from my team. I'm more of a texter. In our Facebook group, I'll get there in a minute. I'm very engaged with them there. Facebook Messenger. So just make sure that you don't miss emails if your director is sending them. And then, okay, so here we go. So you want to join your director and your superstar director's Facebook pages. So on here, where is it? Facebook. So here's our group page. Group Choose Your Destiny. So this is Lauren Clift's page. She originally started it, and then when Ashley became a director, and then when I became a director, we just all added our pages together. So this is all three of our teams. We all take turns posting things, reminding our team. And as soon as someone on my team has a team member, I encourage them to invite their new teammate to our page so they're up to date on everything. We'll post like, go check your news tab. This was just announced. Here's a training. Here's another training. Welcome to our team. So it's just really cool, like Little Mermaids and Lady and Tramp are live. So you get those notifications reminding you if you weren't aware. So that's really important. And then also, so even though you'll have like a director, and then maybe you have a superstar director, you also want to be a part of their pages too. So like Jesse's page is Angels of the Light. I'm just searching that on regular Facebook. It's not going to come up that way. Let me see. Oh, they're just the ones that I'm an admin of. But if you just search your groups on Facebook, and Jesse, I know, adds that too. That is my main page. Adds that to her welcome email, the link to join her Angels of the Light. That's her team name. You could add to be a part of her group. So your workstation is, the dashboard is the hub. See up here how it says, whoops. It says dashboard, Scentsy Success, and the consultant store. The dashboard is the hub of your business. So this is where this is your home. So here's your circles to show you your PRV, your TWV, and your GWV. This is how you'll be paid at title. So my title is director. So in order to be paid at director, all 3 of these circles need to be closed. Right now, since they're not closed yet, thankfully we're only halfway through the month, my rank is a star consultant. So if today the month ended, that's what I would be paid at. To earn your promotion, when you click on this tab, all 3 of these circles would need to be closed, and then I would have to have 2 directors right here. So, I mean, that's cool. When you guys first start, it probably looks a little bit different, but once you start growing your team, that's what it would look like. And then on the next tab, this is where you place your orders. So under the new tab, this is where you create your party, or you can do an individual order. So to create a party, you name your party. Let's just say Brittany's Spring Scentsy Party. That's boring, but you can make up another name. And then let's just say you were placing the order for your own friends and family. You would be the host, or if you had a host, that's where you would put their information. And then this is how you can customize the link that you're making to send out to people to order from this party. So you can change the title, change the body. You could add a different video or an image for them to first see when it pops up. Choose your own favorite products if you wanted to, and then choose the end date. This is flexible. So like right now it pops up as the 28th. If you knew you were going to place this order this week, like that's more than enough time. Even if it came to the 28th, it doesn't mean that the party disappears or anything like that. It just means you would have to go in and edit the date before you could submit the party. So that's not that big of a deal, but it usually gives you like a week or 2. And then you hit continue. And this is where you can copy this link and you can post it on Facebook. You can post it, text it out to people, send it in an email, and they would directly be ordering from this link. If you wanted to place the order for the person, you go to the party orders, and this is where you add your guests. So let's just say my mom, since she's always ordering, add her to your cart. And then here's your cart. And then in here is where you place her order. Couple fragrance flowers, couple bars. And then up here, it would show up in the host base, like how much your host is getting so far for the party. That's just a very brief overview of how to place an order, but just showing you how important already this dashboard is, because you're always checking your orders. So that was in the new section. So now that I created that party, it's going to be in my open orders since I didn't submit it yet. So Brittany Spring Scentsy Party is still right here. And you can copy the party link from here if you needed to send it out to someone else, or edit the orders and you forgot to add a guest, add another guest, add more to the person's cart. They said, oh, I forgot, I needed light bulbs. Edit orders and then go back in and add it to their cart. And then you'll be on here most of the time for history. If you're like, oh, I have to go and check. Stella ordered from my PWS, which is your personal website. I need to see if her order shipped, because she'll get an email that her order did ship, but it would be nice for you to say, hey, Stella, I just saw your order shipped. It's going to be there on Friday. Like, keep an eye out. Let me know how you like everything. And down here would be the tracking information if her order did ship. She just placed it yesterday, so it didn't ship yet. And then your Scentsy Club members. Unfortunately, I'm my only Scentsy Club member. I need more people to sign up for this because it's the best. But we'll get there in a minute too. I'm getting ahead of myself. So this is the dashboard. Orders and then reporting when you guys have a team. This is how you'll see how your performance is and your team's performance. And then you can run sales reports. Under contacts, these are all the people that have ever ordered from your website or you have entered in yourself. What else? Events. So like I already signed up for Scentsy Family Reunion, which is in July and it's virtual this year. So everyone can come. Last year it was virtual. That was actually my first one because my first 2 years being a consultant, I wasn't able to travel to Scentsy Family Reunion, even though I wanted to. But this is a great opportunity for everyone to get, a look at how reunion is because it is virtual. And then the incentive trip that's going on right now, which is keep growing. And then you can track your progress and learn how to earn it. I always say that the workstation is like, whenever you have a free minute just to come on and click on things and read, you just get so much knowledge from this my dashboard up here. And then the calendar is nice because you could always go on and say, hey, today's the 14th. Oh, the newsletter is getting sent out. Tomorrow there's a product training on Facebook Live. There's always something going on, and then you can find out there. And then, so that's like the main part of the dashboard. And then Scentsy Success, which is the next part of it, news, trainings, marketing, everything you would need. Here's all the images that you could share on your VIP Facebook page. You could send it in an email. Here's trainings. You can listen to calls. You can read lessons, read PDFs, and then the consultant store. So this is where you buy business supplies. This consultant store gets me in trouble sometimes. It's not loading. Sometimes I go back to dashboard, and then you can also go to the consultant store here. So under Scentsy Success, which I was just on, it showed you the news, the training, the marketing. And then the last thing is the consultant store. So here it is. I like to go under the product departments over here on the left-hand side because you could do all products, but that like very much so overwhelms me. So I like to go to, oh, let's see what's new. Do I need any of these things? Or then let's go to spring and summer just for this catalog. What should I get? And start looking there. Let's see. So right now, if you guys all are essential consultants, or I mean, if anyone is an essential consultant, that means you're going to earn 20% PRV on your orders. So, oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Let me say news. Okay. So you're going to earn 20% commission on any orders you have. So that is any order that's placed on your website that you place on your dashboard. It all goes towards your commission. So PRV is personal retail volume. So that means every dollar, besides licensed Disney products, every dollar is one PRV. So like, I don't mind sharing with you guys. This month so far, I have 619 PRV. So $619, let's say. If it ended today, then you would have 20% of that would be your paycheck. So when you first join, which is so great, your website is free for the first 3 months. And then it's $10 a month, which is a tax write-off. So $10 a month for the whole year, $120 you can write off when you do your taxes, because your website is a huge part of your business. So if any other kind of business had a website and they had a graphic designer on there creating the website for them, they would be writing that off as a tax write-off too, just like we can. And the benefits of having a website are that anyone from anywhere at any time can order from you. So you can be sleeping, you can be at work, you can be at your kids', soccer games, whatever. Even when you're unavailable, people can order from you. So it's a huge benefit to have your website turned on. So you have to have a website to sponsor your team. You can't have anyone on your team if you don't have a website, because that's how they join. So I'll show you that as well. So here we go. So here's my website. Here I am, Brittany Levin. So here's, if like someone wants to shop, they can go on here. There's a party going on. I just opened that Brittany Spring Scentsy party if someone wanted to order from there. But most importantly, if someone wanted to join, they would click the join and they could see why Scentsy, what starter kits, like how much they would make, meet me, meet your sponsor, and then join. So if you don't have this website, you can't have someone join your team. So for $10 a month, you're also having someone have the opportunity to join your team, which is great. Some people have online only sales. So that means they don't have anyone that orders through them. They only do online orders. So they would have to have their website. Okay, and then the other thing, Scentsy Club, which I was talking about earlier, you can only have people have a Scentsy Club if you have a website. So long story short, for $10 a month, you can have someone join your club, shop on your website when you're not available, have their own Scentsy Club order, which is a recurring monthly, bi-monthly, every 3 months, whatever they choose for it to be. That's also if you're unaware of what Scentsy Club is. If you go on your own website, you can see how it works, the benefits, questions. You can build your own subscription. So you could tell someone how to do it if you had your own. And then down at the bottom of the website, where is it? Right here. View our catalog. So instead of buying catalogs and mailing them out to people, you could go on your own website, copy this link, and you could send them a virtual flip through. This is exactly our catalog, as if it was printed out. It's right here. And it actually shows you like more info on this warmer. Add it to your cart. So this is huge. Saves paper, saves stamps, saves postage, and you can send them this link just by having your website. And then also your customers get a monthly newsletter, because when you add them to your contacts in here, their email is connected, and then they'll get an email from your website. So your first goal as a consultant is to hit shooting star. So it's really important to earn this goal because it means you're already halfway to certified consultant. And as a certified consultant, you get an extra 5%. I'm going to take this off for a second. You get an extra 5% commission just by being certified. So 1,000 PRV makes you a certified consultant. Getting your shooting star, you're already halfway there. Oops. And then 500 PRV just in general is a very important number because when you have a team, to be paid at any sort of title or anything to close those circles that I was telling you guys about in the beginning, your minimum PRV you have to have, whether you're, a certified consultant or a superstar director, you have to have 500 PRV. So that's just a great goal to have for yourself every month, especially in the beginning, hitting your shooting star. And then you can get sponsoring bonuses and stuff like that when you build your team. All right, let's see, where am I? So if you sell 1,000 PRV in your lifetime, you're promoted to certified with that 5% bonus. So now you're at 25% when you were just at 20. So just by hitting that first 1,000, oops, 2 people are trying to come in. I'm sorry. I didn't notice that you were waiting to come in. I'm sorry. So I'll say that again. So after you sell the first 1,000 PRV, then you're promoted to certified consultant forever. And you earn that 5% commission bonus. So 25% right away, you already got promoted. What other job could you, in days, if you could hit $1,000, you already get a promotion. So any month that you sell 2,000 PRV, you get another 5% for that month. So you would get 30% commission off of 2,000 PRV. So 2,000 PRV at 30% commission is a guaranteed $600 paycheck. So Scentsy has this awesome thing, which I just hit for the first time this year. I've been a consultant for, it's going to be 4 years now, from is it April 1st? I think it's April 1st. No, May 1st to April 30th. So from May 1st to April 30th, if you can hit 30,000 PRV, you get $1,000 bonus and a trophy. So by hitting that 2,000 PRV every month, it equals out that you will hit the annual monthly sales award, annual excellence. So it's a lot easier to hit those goals, I would say, during the fall and winter months, like September, October, November, getting ready for Christmas. A lot of people love the fall scents, get in their pumpkin spice everything mode. So it's a little more challenging in the spring and summer months, but if it all averages out and you have that $2,000 a month in PRV, you'll hit that. So that's exciting too. If you're trying to maximize your paychecks, that 2,000 PRV a month is really good. Sensational start levels. So if you go, I'm going to share my screen again. Okay. So if you go on the workstation and you just type in on Scentsy Success, sensational start. Here's the training guide. So this will come in your welcome packet. And then this is the chart that explains the levels for Sensational Start. So Sensational Start is your first 70 days as a consultant. So the first day that you sign up is day 1. So here's what I was just talking about, Shooting Star. So you would have to have 500 PRV in the first 15 days for Shooting Star to get, you would be eligible to purchase the Shooting Star enhancement kit. That's deeply discounted products. It's a really awesome kit. And then you would get a charm or a bracelet, whatever you guys chose in your account, which I'll also get to in a minute too. And then the so that's the first 15 days for Shooting Star. Sensational Start is the first 70 days. So I know you guys don't need me to read this to you, but level 1 to level 2 to level 3 means that you either sell more PRV. Level 1 is 1,500. Level 2 is 3,000. Level 3 is 6,000. Or you sell more PRV and add people to your team. So level 1, you could do 500 PRV and then have one person join your team who reaches 200 PRV, or you get what I'm saying. So it's kind of like in half. You could sell 1,500 yourself, or you could sell 500 and have one person join you who sells 200. And then same thing for 2. Sell 300 or sell 1,500 and have one person who joins. And then 3 would be sell 3,000 and then 2 people reach 200 PRV. So you, in all 3 of these things, the common denominator is to complete the first things first checklist. So you have to complete that checklist in order to be able to get any award. But it's really awesome because if you go down to the awards, like just look at what you get. You would get $50 product credit and your certificate and your pin just for achieving level 1, which is 70 days, which is over 2 months. It's definitely achievable if you break down your goals and say, this month I want to get this much, this month I want to get this much. Level 2 is 125 product credit, and then level 3 is 225 product credit. You get a trophy, you get a warmer that I'm never gonna ruin for you guys, but it's so awesome, and you're only able to get that warmer if you achieve this goal. So this is only in your first Shooting Star 15 days and Sensational Start 70 days. So once those are over, Sensational Start and Shooting Star are done. So really exciting. But I keep saying PRV. I hope everyone knows that means personal retail volume, and most products are 1 PRV to $1, except for license, because Disney and stuff like that are not full PRV. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to see how much your how much PRV your order is. So if you go to orders, and then I don't have any open orders right now, but we'll just go to history. So Stella ordered from my PWS yesterday, and it shows you that her order total was $35.19 because she paid $2.19 in tax, $8 in shipping and handling, and $25 was her total PRV. So this is on that last screen before you check out and before you place your order. And you can see it in here, like how the room spray was 8 PRV, the 3 Scentsy bars was 17 PRV. So that's really cool that you know before you place the order. If you're like, I need 213 PRV to get my 500 for the month, you can verify that that's in your cart before you close it out. So let's see. So every month, your PRV goes back to 0. So if tomorrow was May 1st, all of these circles would go 0, 0, 0, and you have to try again every single month. but my lifetime PRV continues to add up. So my lifetime PRV is, where is it? I think it's actually under reporting. Well, anyway, you can't, I can't remember right now how to see it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So if you go under reporting, under my performance, and then you view your performance, it will show you your lifetime PRV. So April isn't over. That's why it still has the asterisk next to it. But you're still accruing your lifetime PRV, even though tomorrow, if tomorrow is May 1st, I would go 0, 0, 0. It happens to everyone. So let's see. I actually have to go to the bathroom really fast. This is like so embarrassing, but I'm going to have you guys see if you could go on your dashboard and everything that I just went over. If you could all write down one question, as soon as I come back, I'm going to answer any of those questions that you guys have so I can move on to the next part of what I was going to talk about. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Do you guys have any questions for me so far? All right, so let's keep moving on. Each month your PRV goes back to 0, your lifetime continues to add up, and your reward. So for every 10,000 PRV you sell, you'll get a lifetime sales award sent to your house. And then support. Show where to find support hours. So here is how you contact support. I hope you can still see my screen. Yeah, it says you are screen sharing. So support. If you ever have a question that you can't find, your sponsor can't find, you're like nobody knows, it's really important to contact support. So contacting support, you go, there's a couple ways. You can go on the dashboard right here where it says support, and this will, by clicking on contact support, it'll show you, here's the phone number, here's their hours, here's how you can chat them. And then it tells you the support chat hours. So sometimes if it's more urgent or something that like I need to know the answer to now, I will call them during business hours. And then if you are like, okay, I kind of want to know this, but like don't need to know it right now, you can start a support request. So you click on start a support request. It's kind of like an email-ish. So you can submit a request through here based on like what you need, what can we help you with today? And you would start choosing, like there's an order that has an issue, so click on orders. Something happened, you click on there, and then you submit it at the bottom. So once you submit your request to support, well, I should say, once you submit the report, to submit the request to support. I don't know why I can't say that. If they answered you, there would be like a purple, pop up on the top here saying something about support. And then you would know that they answered you and you could go in and do it through there. So by clicking on this support tab, it shows you how to contact the, oh, here it is. UPass requests. And then you can go on here and see, like here, I called, I asked about the lids. Like that was something I didn't need to know right away. So they got back to me whenever there was something missing in my order. And then it shows you all on the right-hand side, it was resolved. If there was something still open, it would say pending or whatever, and they would get back to you on there. So there's a couple ways that you can find support: creating a ticket, chatting them, or calling them, whatever you guys prefer. So that's not along the top or not along the side, I'm sorry, of your dashboard. It's along the top. So here's support. And then where it says Brittany, this is your accounts tab. So under account, this is where you can change your address. Like, fun fact, right now I'm living with my parents because we bought a new house that we wanted to completely renovate. And I have a 2-year-old daughter, so we didn't want to live through it. So right now my shipping address is my parents' house. And as soon as we get into our new house, I'll go at the top under Brittany to account, change my shipping address to my new address, and it will immediately update. So this is how you can change your address. This is how you can enroll in Photify, which is really cool. How you can like take pictures of products and add text and other things to it to make your own marketing to send out to people. Or Amy, you can enroll in both of these things here. Amy keeps you connected with your customers and reminds you to follow up, and they're both really cool. I'm not 100% sure how much they are each month, but you get with Photify free 7 days and then a free trial with Amy. And then also on here is where you can choose that for your awards that I was telling you guys about, like lifetime, every 10,000, if you want to get a pin or a charm. So my award preference is charm, but at any time I can go in here and edit and change it to pins. So that's cool. Your language, your cell phone, your email, anything. And then also you can, oh, here it shows you that I'm enrolled in my personal website, and then I'm enrolled in Scent and Warmer of the Month kit, but I can always click on this downgrade right here and get the Warmer of the Month only next month, or get neither if something comes up. I added my Pinterest and I added my Facebook to my website. Where is my website? Here. So this is at the bottom. You can click on my Pinterest and my Facebook right from my website because I have it set up on my social profiles under accounts. Under Brittany, under account on the workstation. So, where is the region? So this is a subscription. So we're region 1. That would be really cool if someone knew anyone in these regions, like Europe or Australia or New Zealand. You could subscribe to them. I don't, unfortunately, or I would, because that's awesome. So you can add your display name for your website here. Like my personal website is Brittany Levin, which is my name, .scentsy.us, but you can always go in and edit it and change that there.
Brittany, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No.
Can you go back to the region 1 that you were saying subscribe? What is that again?
Yes. So if you go, like if you had someone that you want to subscribe to. Like you knew a consultant in region 2, which is Europe. You could subscribe to, oh wait. Check all that apply. You must review and agree to a cross-border agreement to proceed. I always thought this meant that you knew someone for this. That's not the case. That means that you're gonna, in order to sponsor or sell Scentsy family products outside of your home country or region, you must sign this agreement, which obligates you to perform duties for the Scentsy family entity that exists in the new country or region.
So that's to sponsor somebody in France, for example,
Right.
or to sell to somebody in France.
Right. Yeah, because we have different catalogs.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, unfortunately, I've never had this happen to me. I shouldn't just assume that that's what it means. But yeah, so in order to sponsor or sell someone, you would go in here and choose like Germany, UK, Netherlands. You would have to check it, like view the agreement, and then that's how you would subscribe to it.
Okay, I understand.
I didn't really understand, so thank you. What else?
I had put in 2 questions in the chat box for you. They don't pertain to this, but I don't know if you have time to answer them.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't see it.
It's okay. So my first question is, as a new consultant, like I have several people be kind of, because they haven't heard about Scentsy. So they're kind of like alarmed that they have to pay for shipping when they place such a big order. For example, yesterday I had an order over $200 by one person. And I offered to pay their shipping because at that point I'm like, wow, that's awesome. But they were going to have to pay like $23 in shipping. And so they asked me, it's the second person that says, you guys don't have like spend 75 and get free shipping, you know? And so since I've been a consultant for less than a month, I was like, no, we don't, but I'll pay for your shipping. And I had no problem paying for their shipping because I know it could be a tax write-off.
Right.
But in your last 4 years of experience, has Scentsy ever done like a coupon or something where it's an incentive for people to shop more?
Yeah, so that's a great question. So first question I'm going to ask you is are those people, like for instance the $200 order, is it someone that lives near you or lives like, oh it is? Okay. So this is what I do. When you go, I'm going to share my screen again. When you go to, is it sharing? Okay. So if you go to orders, okay, and say that person that lives close to you that wanted to place a $200 order, have them tell you what they want. Okay. So like, this is my mom, but let's just say it was your person that ordered $200 of stuff. You would put that in here. Okay. So you would say like, bless this home warmer they're not going to order 4 of them, but let's just say now they have $200 towards your party summary. Okay. Once this party host base gets to $500, it goes to free shipping. So this is your incentive to get a big order. So you could say your friend Renee ordered 200, and then let's just say 6 other people ordered $50 worth of things. That would get you to your $500, and then this whole cart would come to your house in one box with everyone's orders in it, and then you would separate it. And honestly, my favorite part of doing Scentsy is packaging. So I would get a $500 order sent to my house in one box, and I would say, this stuff is Renee's, this stuff is Brittany's, this stuff is whatever, and then I would put it in a bag that I got from the consultant store, and I would make little samples and put them in there with a thank you card, and it makes it just so personal. Like, oh wow, look what she did for me. Whereas if it's coming from Scentsy, they're paying for the shipping, and they're getting it in a box. They're not getting any samples. They're not getting any handwritten note from you. Do you know what I mean? And also another thing to add to that is if it doesn't get to 500 to make it the free shipping, it's reduced shipping. I'm sorry. I should just keep this shared. You don't really need to see my face. So like in here, Renee, if you see how it's at 200, so it's not going to be a free shipping, but she got 4 Bless This home warmers. So if you estimate her total with tax and shipping, her shipping is $10. Oh wait, I think that actually is like what it normally would be. But you get what I'm saying. The more people that I have in here, like I added another guest and now they got something, they're shipping, it's all reducing the shipping the closer that you get to 500. So your person who ordered 200 is not going to pay $23 if you have her in here.
Oh, okay, because I was taught by my
sponsor.
Mm-hmm. to do individual orders so that people get their orders faster, so that they don't have to wait till the end of the month to place that order in. And when I had asked her about free shipping, she's like, no, she's like, she just told me to offer to pay for their shipping. But I was like, that's kind of wild if I wanted to pay for everybody's shipping.
Yeah, no, I would definitely not. If you can, I mean, it's so sweet that you're offering to pay for everyone's shipping, because also I don't want you to feel like you always have to say, I'll pay for your shipping, because, you know, let's just say someone's ordering from target.com. No one's paying for their shipping, you know? So, I would always just try to get, you know, a big enough order to where you do get free shipping. If you can't get, if you're, you know, placing one order a month and you don't, that is true what your sponsor's saying. If they place an individual order, they're going to get that faster than waiting for you to put your bulk order in.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what I mean? So like you're trying to get to 500. So you're saying, okay, so far Renee has 200, Brittany has 75. I'm at 275, but you're trying to wait till 5 to place it. And then it still might take at the most 10 business days to get to you. You have to package it and drop it off to them. But you're also saving someone 20 something dollars. So
totally. And then that's a huge, and I think with that, that's an incentive for them to wait. Like, okay, yeah, then I have no problem for you putting this in at the end of the month, whatever, you
exactly.
know? So that's a total, like, that's a great answer.
Yep.
Instead of, I'll pay for your shipping, you know?
Yeah, no. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I actually recommend you don't do that, and then just, you know, say that to them. And also, like, sometimes in my Facebook VIP page, I'll say, like, what's today? The 14th. I'll say orders going in this month, 1st, 15th, and the 30th. Like, no matter what my situation is, like if it's $200 or a $700 order, like it's going in that day. So they're not like, what is taking so long? I gave her my order on the 2nd. Well, I
Yeah.
told you my order wasn't going in until the 15th. So, you know, that rules out that like part of the miscommunication. I just saw all of these chats right now. So did that answer about free shipping?
Yeah, I did. And wow,
Okay.
thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. That is like so exciting too. Like when you get to 500, you're like, yes, free shipping. I'm going to have a big box come to my house and I get to package it. And then I start thinking like, um, it doesn't even have to be always fancy. Like this month, you know, I don't know, you don't have any extra money. You can always go into the order. Also, when you guys are ordering business supplies on the Scentsy Success Store, if you order it through the Scentsy Success Store, you'll always pay shipping through there. But say you go into, I'm sorry, I keep saying Scentsy Success. That's what it used to be called, the consultant store. If you go in there and you're like, oh my gosh, these sweatpants are so cute. The Scentsy women's joggers, they're $34. If you add it to bag, you'll see that it'll show you it with shipping. But if you go into your order, the $500 order that you're waiting to place, type in your cart, like where your name is, because you're the host of the order. Type in the joggers, and you can add them to that cart. So now you're not paying shipping for those pants that you want either. So when I need order forms, when I need bags, when I need more catalogs because I ran out, I add them in those orders so that once
yeah, I didn't know this either. My sweet sponsor, she told me afterwards that I was able to get the shooting star with the money from my party, and I didn't know, and I paid for it on my own. And then she shared with me after, oh, you could have paid with the money you got from your party. And I was like, you know. So
there's going to be so many of those moments that even if someone didn't tell you anything, you figured that out on your own. But it's okay, because then you'll never do that again, you know?
Yeah, and then you can share the knowledge. So
right. Yeah, like I did this before and I'll never do that again. So let me tell you. Yeah.
yeah. So that's why I want to come to all of these to learn and just like glean, because I think I've been doing this for 3 weeks. So
awesome. Yeah. Well, welcome. It's so fun. I thought I don't know what's gonna happen in my first 3 weeks, but I have nothing to lose. It was $99, and like here I am 4 years later. Like I never ever thought this. So
yeah,
that's so exciting for you. I just want to make sure that I went over everything Jesse told me to do. Yeah, I said you can change your name on your website. One more thing. Do you guys have any questions about enrolling in the warmer or scent of the month kits? Did you see where I showed you how to do that on there? Okay. And then the last thing is to create and always have an open party on your website. So how I showed you guys that I opened that Brittany Spring Scentsy party. Here I go again, sharing my screen. So on here, on my website, my party that's open right now is the Brittany Spring Scentsy party. So someone could now, when you check out on your website, it asks you, do you want to shop any of these parties? So I could have my Spring Scentsy party, someone else's work party, I don't know, like a million different parties, and they're going to shop that party. And then you get free and half off items from the person shopping these parties, or if someone's actually hosting it. So that's really important to always have something, so then you always can be accruing, and you can have them open for a really long time. Like mine said it ends in 14 days, but you can go back into the workstation and keep extending it. So that was the last thing that Jesse asked of us to go over with you guys. Do you have any other questions if I didn't cover it, or if I did cover it and you want me to do it again, or was that it? What do you guys think? Good? Debbie, are you good? And then is this you too, Martina's family?
Yeah, I was trying to log on from like my phone and here. So
oh, gotcha.
I just let it run both, because initially I was on and then it froze and I couldn't hear you, which is why I came to my laptop.
Oh, gotcha. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't not answering them.
No worries. That's okay. Not a problem. So.
Well, I had so much fun with you guys. If you ever need anything, you can always reach out to me. And then I'm sure I'll be on another one. So I might see you guys again soon. All right.
Thank you.
Have a great night. You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.